Welcome to our deep dive into a pressing environmental issue. Is recycling really a scam? In this video, we'll explore why most plastic waste still finds its way into landfills despite our best efforts to recycle. From alarmingly low recycling rates and contamination issues to the economic viability of recycling and the impact of misleading labels, we'll uncover the complex realities behind the recycling industry. Join us as we examine how single-use plastics and inadequate infrastructure contribute to this ongoing dilemma, and what it truly means for our planet's future. 1. Low recycling rates. When it comes to recycling, the numbers are startling. Despite decades of awareness campaigns and the installation of recycling bins in nearly every public space, only about 9% of plastic is actually recycled globally. This fact is not just a statistic, it's a reality that underscores the inefficiency of our recycling systems. People often assume that once they toss a plastic bottle into the recycling bin, it's guaranteed to be repurposed. However, the harsh truth is that the vast majority of these plastics are not being reused but instead are headed straight to landfills. The low recycling rates can be likened to filling a bucket with a hole in the bottom. No matter how much effort is put into filling it, the bucket never seems to get full. 2. Contamination issues. Contamination in recycling is a significant barrier that hinders the process. Imagine trying to bake a cake with ingredients that have gone bad. The end product will undoubtedly be unappetizing. Similarly, when recyclables like plastic containers are contaminated with food residues or mixed with non-recyclable materials, they become unusable. Contaminated plastics cannot be processed and are often diverted to landfills. Many people are unaware that a single dirty container in a batch can render the entire batch unsuitable for recycling. This lack of awareness and diligence results in more plastics ending up in landfills rather than being given a second life. 3. Economic viability of recycling. The economics of recycling is a complex puzzle. It's like running a business where the cost of production outweighs the revenue generated from sales. Recycling facilities often face the harsh reality that the cost of collecting, sorting, and processing plastics surpasses the value of the recycled materials themselves. This economic imbalance makes recycling financially unfeasible for many communities. When the math doesn't add up, facilities may opt to send plastics to landfills instead of processing them. The economic viability of recycling is a crucial factor that needs addressing if we are to improve recycling rates. 4. Lack of infrastructure. Infrastructure plays a pivotal role in effective recycling, yet many regions lack the necessary facilities to manage plastic waste efficiently. Imagine trying to build a house without the right tools or materials. The task becomes near impossible. Similarly, without adequate recycling centers, transportation networks, and technology, managing plastic waste becomes a daunting task. Many areas, especially in developing countries, do not have the infrastructure to support the recycling of plastics, leading to an increase in landfill waste. The absence of such infrastructure is a significant hurdle in the quest to reduce plastic waste. 5. Misleading labels. Recycling symbols on plastic products can be deceiving, much like a mirage in a desert. They give consumers the illusion that a product is recyclable when, in reality, it may not be accepted by local recycling facilities. These symbols often lead to confusion, resulting in non-recyclable plastics being placed in recycling bins. This not only contaminates the recycling stream but also adds to the problem of plastics ending up in landfills. It's essential for consumers to understand that not all plastics are created equal, and not all can be recycled, even if they bear the familiar recycling symbol. 6. Single-use plastics dominance. The prevalence of single-use plastics is a significant contributor to landfill waste. These items, designed for convenience, are used once and then discarded, much like a tissue. Despite efforts to curb their use, single-use plastics continue to dominate the market. Their continued production and consumption undermine recycling efforts, as they are often not recycled due to contamination issues or lack of facilities. The dominance of single-use plastics is a clear indication of the challenges faced in reducing plastic waste and highlights the need for more sustainable alternatives. 7. Environmental impact of landfill. plastics that end up in landfills pose a severe environmental threat. These materials can take hundreds of years to decompose, releasing harmful chemicals into the soil and groundwater. It's akin to planting a seed of pollution that grows over time, affecting the environment and human health. The environmental impact of plastics in landfills is profound, as these chemicals can leach into the ecosystem, affecting wildlife and plant life. The long-term consequences of plastics in landfills emphasize the importance of finding effective solutions to manage plastic waste.